Today is August 30th, 2016. My name is India Jackson. I am interviewing my grandmother, Charlotte. Question 1 is introduce yourself. Just introduce yourself.
My name is Charlotte. I was born August the 7th, 1948. I am 68 years old.
What was your background growing up?
Grades 1 through 8, I spent at Cornell Heights Elementary in Dayton, Ohio. My favorite thing to do back then was to write poetry and short stories. I attended Fairview High School from grades 9 through 12. I graduated in 1966.
What were your dreams in your teen years?
In my teen years, I had dreams of becoming a famous writer. I spent a lot of my time writing for the high school paper.
When did you finally realize that you came of age?
I finally realized part of my dream, as well as how far writing could take me, when I was asked to interview a famous entertainer by the name of James Brown at a concert at Memorial Hall in 1966. After doing several interviews with Mr. Brown, he offered me a job at King Records, James Brown Productions, upon graduation, which he gave me in 1967.
How was it being a woman at the time?
Being a woman in the late 60s and early 70s was trying at times, as women were considered the weaker sex and should stay in their place.
What was the equality like?
In those days, one could see plenty of differences that gender made. There was definitely a difference in equal pay for equal work. Men were always paid more for the same amounts of work. Tensions were high in the late 60s upon the death of Dr. Martin Luther King and all of the riots going on. Life was scary, especially for a white female working for the Godfather of Soul. I was called many racist slurs on a daily basis.
What was your view of the American dream?
My view of the American dream back then was for the world and all the people in it to unite as one, oblivious to gender or skin color.
What is your American dream now?
My American dream now is for my children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren to live in a world of peace and harmony. Unfortunately, things have not changed much from how they were when I was growing up or from the way they were in the 60s.
This concludes my interview.